Indiana Fever lose number 1 spot. During Caitlin Clark's second season, Indiana Fever lose number 1 spot. During Caitlin Clark's second season originally appeared on Athlon Sports. The Indiana Fever have been battling without Caitlin Clark. Clark has missed ample time this season, working through various issues during her second season in the WNBA, playing under head coach Stephanie White. The Fever guard had an extremely successful start to the season, but with a groin injury, the load on the offensive and defensive ends now falls more on players like Aaliyah Boston, Sophie Cunningham, and Natasha Howard. On Friday, Indiana played the Washington Mystics with Clark, Sydney Colson, and Ari McDonald out. They suffered an 88-84 loss, falling to 18-16 on the season. Without Clark, the Fever have struggled to maintain their consistent play, especially on the offensive end, and have even taken a dip in attendance rankings. According to Across the Timeline, the Fever have an average of 16,746 fans attending their home games this season. In 2024, Indiana was the most attended WNBA team with an average of 17,035 fans at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. This year, the Golden State Valkyries hold the number 1 spot. Golden State has earned an average home attendance of 18,064 fans. The Valkyries are in their first season, having built their team through an expansion draft over the offseason. Some of their biggest stars include Kayla Thornton and Kate Martin. Throughout her second season in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has posted 16.5 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 8.8 assists per game. The Fever certainly miss Clark in terms of a playing perspective, but it seems her absence and the up-and-down season has also contributed to a slight dip in attendance. This story was originally reported by Athlon Sports on August 16, 2025, where it first appeared. Indiana Fever star Sophie Cunningham pokes fun at Caitlin Clark originally appeared on Athlon Sports. There's no debate as to who has taken over as the most entertaining team in the WNBA this season, with the Indiana Fever, led by Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull, and Aaliyah Boston, taking the cake. While Clark has been sidelined with an injury for about a month now, the Fever are still making headlines on and off the court. Fans are eagerly awaiting Clark's return, but the Fever have still been a topic in the meantime. Cunningham is making sure that it stays the case with some comical social media activity. This past week, she poked fun at Clark for her hygiene. While many have considered Clark the GOAT, greatest of all time, for her play on the court, Cunningham seems to think he is the GOAT for another reason: her body odor. With a fan comparing a picture of Cunningham playing with a goat at a petting zoo to a picture of her hugging Clark, Cunningham responded, saying that the two pictures smell similar. Who knows if Clark smells bad after sweating it out on the court? But if anyone was going to know, it would be Cunningham, who shares the locker room with her. ESPN reports that Clark is aiming to return to action later this month, with an eye on the August 26th game against the Seattle Storm. She was originally expected to return earlier in August, but suffered a setback with her groin injury. Clark has not been cleared for full practice, but she has resumed running and is working to get back into shape. Since Clark went down with an injury earlier this season, the Fever have done a good job of treading water, going 10-10 in those games. However, his absence appears to be taking a toll recently, with Indiana losing 4 of their last 5 games after going on a little 5-game winning streak in the middle of July. The Fever are currently in the playoff picture with the 18-16 record, but they don't have a ton of wiggle room with 10 games remaining, and teams like the Seattle Storm, Washington Mystics, and Los Angeles Sparks right on their heels.